Turning points. For example, the migration of fans to volleyball can be directly pinpointed to the slow growth of the Shakey's V-League. Thanks for the consistent foresight of Sports Vision Management Incorporated, collegiate and corporate teams were stimulated into lifting their game for this groundbreaking tournament. Also, well-known universities like University of Santo Tomas, de La Salle University, and later, Ateneo de Manila University built up the league's credibility until it spilled over into the mainstream market. From 2004 to 2016, all the great female volleyball players groomed themselves with the increasing number of games. It is impressive how much professional volleyball has grown in the country since then. Of course, in 2016, the league rebranded into what is now known as the PVL or Premier Volleyball League. In 2014, the men's division was added because you can't have too much of a good thing. Long in the doldrums, male players soon earned the respect of mainstream sports fans, although admittedly, a far second to the women. The following year, Spikers Turf was formed. This provided a regular competition for school athletes who now had something to look forward to. The momentum they had built inevitably caught the attention of sponsors. Hence, international tournaments like the FIV Men's Volleyball World Championships came to the Philippines. In football, it's probably the reverse. The initial live broadcasts of the Philippine men's team, the Azkals, in 2010 opened the door to new audiences. In a confluence of circumstances, the good looks and hard work of the team fired up the imagination of spectators who were spoiled with high scoring and continuous action. Inevitably, the rare appearances of the national team demanded more regular exposure. Then, like in rugby, the women, also composed of Filipino foreign players, overtook the men, if not in popularity, in achievement. Basketball is in the second phase of its growth towards an Olympic renaissance. Thanks to the Samahang Basketball in Pilipinas, it is no longer far-fetched to dream of greater heights. The FIBA World Cup and Asian Games gave a taste of what is possible and gave impetus to a united effort for the country to aim for an Olympic berth. Now, with better planning and more talent, the dream is within reach. Individual sports are hard to predict, but the country is moving forward and women's tennis on several fronts. Alex Ila is just the tip of the spear. Others are either making their own way up the rankings or are coaching in the US. But they are proving Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000-hour theory. They begin their climb in earnest in their 20s. Equally, the next generation of boxers are taking their place in the rankings of the four major international bodies, the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, and the IBF. Each month, there are no less than 36 Filipinos in the top 20 of all these organizations. We are giving close attention as well to Mark Magsayo and Carl James Martin, who have been impressive since relocating to America. It seems as if the sport is in very capable hands.